Okay, when people do this, this is what it means. Number one, they can't sit with vulnerability. Number two, they prefer control over connection. And number three, they have a shame wound. And instead of working on their shame, they prefer to project it and inflict it on someone else. And they're like, oh, you're feeling the shame. That must mean I'm okay. That's what it means about them. But I don't want to focus on them right now. If you find yourself constantly feeling like nothing you do in relationships is enough for the other person and they're never happy, I want to talk about what this means about you, not with the desire to shame, not with the desire to judge, but with the desire to shine the light on the blind spots of what's in your unconscious that keeps these patterns alive. Number one, you're chasing emotional resolution, not rejection. It's not so much that you're trying to pick difficult people as much as it is you're trying to finish an unfinished story. So maybe as a child, you learned that love was conditional or it was very much tied to performance. And so along comes someone that withholds love. And a part of you from childhood thinks, well, if I can earn it from this person, that means I was worthy all along. And the reason this happens is because the nervous system constantly seeks completion. It's called a trauma reenactment loop. And so you're not broken. You're not a glutton for punishment. You're simply trying to repair what happened in childhood. Number two, it means that your worth has been externalized. The child, if self-worth depended on how you were responded to, then you learned that love was something that you had to earn. And so as an adult, you may be trying to achieve love through people-pleasing, through perfectionism, through self-sacrificing, self-abandoning in order to make others happy. If love felt unsafe or conditional when you were young, then you adapted by becoming whatever other people needed you to be at the cost of your own needs. And the reason this is important to become aware of is because once you understand this, then you no longer have to work at trying to be more lovable to people that refuse to see your worth, and rather you need to come home to yourself, because the truth is you were always worthy and enough just as you were. Unfortunately, the people around you couldn't reflect that. The third unconscious truth might be that you're confusing intensity with intimacy. The emotional roller coaster of somebody that plays hot and cold feels like chemistry. It's kind of like somebody that's been walking through the desert. A glass of water feels like they just inherited $1 million. And so the reason this happens somatically is because your nervous system got wired for hypervigilance and hope. That unpredictable dynamic mirrors early emotional chaos, and the body gets addicted to the spikes of dopamine and cortisol. And so relationships that don't wake up this chemistry, this heightened need to get this person's approval, might actually feel boring, or they may not even grab your attention because they feel so foreign. Once we become aware of this, the peace that we think is boring is actually the safety that we never got to feel in childhood. And we can learn to teach our nervous system that healthy love feels good and safe instead of foreign. If we change these patterns on the inside, if we get to the root of what is happening outside of our conscious awareness and we start changing that, you will be amazed at how your external relationships change organically.